Politico ran a piece this week titled How Scott Brown Got His Mojo Back. Brown was getting decimated in the polls by progressive challenger Elizabeth Warren just a few months ago, but is now sitting pretty, 9 points ahead of Warren today. And Politico concluded that Brown is polling better thanks to some savvy, this is a quote, some savvy legislative moves that have put Democrats on notice that ousting the first-term Massachusetts Republican will be anything but easy, even with a first-class challenger, end of quote. But nowhere in the article does Politico mention the real reason behind Brown getting his mojo back. And that real reason is Karl Rove's super PAC. For the moment, Warren jumped in the race. From the moment she jumped in the race, she started making up ground on Scott Brown in the polls. And by December, she had opened up a 7-point lead on the incumbent. Conservatives got worried, so they dispatched their top political hitman to Massachusetts, Karl Rove, and his corporate super PAC, Crossroads GPS, to start smearing Warren. And on December 8th, Rove put out this ad.
The first thing I'm going to promise is that I'm going to be a voice in the room on behalf of middle-class families.
Really? Congress had Warren oversee how your tax dollars were spent, bailing out the same banks that helped cause the financial meltdown, bailouts that helped pay big bonuses to bank executives while middle-class Americans lost out. Later, Warren went on a charm offensive with some of the same banks who got bailed out. Tell Professor Warren, we need jobs, not more bailouts and bigger government.
Bizarrely, Karl Rove was able to paint Elizabeth Warren, someone who's been a champion for the middle class all her life, as an agent of Wall Street. Warren responded to the ad by saying, "I can't find the right words to describe how wrong it is. Factually wrong and morally wrong." Despite the ad being morally and factually wrong, it worked. And it worked immediately. Warren's poll numbers tanked right after that ad you just saw ran. In just 1 month, from November to December of last year, Rove's super PAC spent over $400,000 targeting Warren in just the city of Boston alone.